Well, good morning and welcome to prayer time here on New Thought Media Network. My name is Laura Topper. I am a practitioner based here with New Thought Media Network, a Science of Mind practitioner, and I love this prayer concept. I use prayer all the time for my life, of course, as a practitioner, and I teach it to others and I use it with clients. So what better place for me to be right now than here, sharing a prayer, knowing truth, knowing this highest light for us individually and collectively right now. Welcome if you're joining in, then it's great to be here with you. Linda, yes, hi Linda, welcome, good morning, wherever you are on this amazing planet. I know that we're here joined heart to heart as one, which is really beautiful knowing this, isn't it? That distance is not a distance. We are one. And so Linda, if there's anything specific you like held in the knowing today, please pop that into the chat and I'll include it in this morning prayer. Yesterday on the Cosmic Prayer, I talked a lot about prayer and my idea of prayer. So if you want to go back and look at that 1 hour broadcast, then please do, because I really enjoyed creating it. I was super guesting on my own interview show there for last night, and it felt weird, but it felt really good to share my idea of what I believe prayer is. And I talked about the availability, our availability to become more aware of our connection, so that then we commune and then we command, as Ernest Holmes teaches or taught, that we, in this prayer, in this beautiful vessel of being in prayer, we command what it is. And what it is that we know is the truth that God is expressing through, in and as each of us right now. And that is what spiritual mind treatment is. It's not a beg, it's not a plead, it's not a maybe one day kind of thing. It's us taking responsibility to shift our own consciousness, to up level and change our mental equivalent. And that is such a beautiful thing to do, isn't it? I love it. So good morning. And if you're listening right now and you want to pop in a little heart or an emoji or whatever, just put it in and I will recognize you as I do, recognize that you're here. And I know that you're here for a reason, and that reason is because you want to pray. So let's get on with this. Spiritual mind treatment, affirmative prayer for the knowing of well-being. I'm feeling that. A lot of people are contacting me, clients tuning in, well-being is this vitality. We're hearing of people that maybe are experiencing symptoms of COVID or not feeling well in their lives, or not, the weather's changing, the clocks have changed. It's like this kind of, just want to stay in bed. So I'm going to just know the truth for our vitality, our well-being, and our absolute knowing of this illuminated radiance that's here right now. Let's do this. If you're feeling ready and comfortable and you don't have any distractions, and it's okay for you to close your eyes, because that's where we come inside with our insight, to know the truth, then let's do this together. Let's just close our eyes, drop our eyelids. Be comfortable wherever you are, knowing that wherever you are is absolutely held. You are held right now. You are secure. You are loved. And that God is here right now, in this moment, in every moment, because I know that this one thing that is happening, this presence, this power, this love, this wisdom, this is the knowing that I know that is God. Call it whatever we like. This essence, this something, the thing itself, as Ernest Holmes knew it and called it. Source, divine intelligence, infinite wisdom. This is all that there is. This is what life is. And if we bring ourselves to the multiverses in our imagination, in our knowing, and we open up our minds, our hearts, to this expansive place, and that I am this point of consciousness within this. And so I come down to the tiniest cell, the microscopic, smallest microscopic being, and everything in between, and that this is God, and that in this is me, and as this is me, and I am the one in the one, and that this is you too. Yes, God is expressing its knowingness, its wisdom, its light, its love, its power, its presence, as and through me and as and through you. We are united as one. There is no distance. We are one idea in the mind of God. And I realize that this idea is well-being, is vitality. It is this radiance of life that expresses itself through me and through you. And I know that as we open up to saying yes to being this, we see every cell in our bodies jumping for joy, knowing the light that they are, as these cells know exactly what to do. They are continually restructuring themselves, redefining themselves, living to that highest template of health and well-being. And this is what makes me, and this is what makes you. This vitality of the divine that is shining through us right now, so that we have the energy, we have the willingness, we have the power, we have the grace to be mobilized, to do what it is that needs doing in the day, and to do it with that knowing of joy, of bliss, of love, of a deep willingness to participate in this life, to be useful in this life, to say yes to showing up as the truth and the beauty of who we are. And I see and know this vitality oozing through each of us right now, knocking on our heart's door and saying, yes, come on, I'm here. Use me, because I'm showing up through every single being right now. And as we peel away the layer and see our lives differently and choose to embrace life through this view of vitality and well-being and divine health and optimal health, as we choose this consciously, as we become aware of this more and more in our lives every day, every moment, then we show up as this, and others see us as this gleaming light of love, of vitality, well-being and joy and health and prosperity and abundance, because this is an abundance of vitality that is just pouring through each of us, streaming through each of us. And as we say yes to being this, we see and feel and know our lives differently. We hold ourselves differently. Our posture is different. Our consciousness changes. Our willingness to say yes to those things that may have scared us, it changes and shifts. And we show up willingly, lovingly, filled with this vitality, knowing that this is our true nature. This is the natural state of who we are. Ooh, as I breathe this in and know this for me and for you and for anybody and everybody watching this right now, and those that even aren't, I know this vitality for us as a collective and individually, and that we have this ability to tap into this because this is who we truly are. So as we do this with ease and with grace, I give thanks. I am grateful. I appreciate this moment. I appreciate New Thought Media Network and this platform and this vision for this community that is growing and expanding and loving. And I'm grateful for this knowing of the divine that is here right now. and that we can each use this when we say yes. And I am so grateful for this demonstration of vitality and well-being. Oh yes, this vitality that is here right now, and it always has been, and it always will be. This is the essence of life itself. So as I know this for each of us, I accept this knowing in my heart and in my mind. And in this acceptance, I surrender to God. I hand this over, knowing that God has got this, the divine has this, and the divine is seeded in the mind of God. As the divine goes about its way to show the demonstration of this vitality. And with this gratitude and with this knowing, I declare this done, and I hand this over. And you can join me by saying, and so it is. And so it is, and so it is. Oh yes. And you can take another breath and center in. And as and when you're ready, open your eyes and be here, present in this moment, knowing this truth, knowing that this spiritual mind treatment is, here we go. I'm energized physically and emotionally. Blessed be, and so it is. Yes, Linda, that is brilliant. And Wayne, so be it. I love that. Golden bubble of peace. Perfect. Beautiful. And so it is. Amen. It's just so great to be here and show up like this, and to be present, and to be affirming this, because it is a habit. We get into habits of choosing not to or choosing to, and choosing to pray willingly and show up and set the timer maybe on the phone for a few moments in the day. It's creating a new habit for ourselves. So we think about all of the habits that we do, that our subconscious just goes on with and does, make another cup of tea or whatever we do, turn on Netflix. Let's make the prayer a habit, the cosmic prayer habit. That's what I want to call it. So that we do this and we tune in on a regular basis, 2-3 times a day. Just take a few moments, even if you're not repeating a whole spiritual mind treatment, that's not necessary. You don't need to do exactly that. Remember, the affirmative prayer consists of 5 stages. God is, I am, there is, thank you, and accepting and surrendering it. They're 5 stages. They could be done in 5 simple sentences, because what we're doing is we're getting into the feeling of it. We have to be within the feeling for it to work. So get into that feeling place. State it, claim it, command it, commune, connect. That's Ernest Holmes' definition of affirmative prayer. And so it's a blessing that you're here, and I know that you're going to stay here on New Thought Media Network, because there's a lot more coming up. I think there's the morning sip, and we have Wake Up with Rev Steph due to come on as well, and other things throughout the day. So stay tuned in to New Thought Media Network. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Like it here on Facebook, then you'll be notified when all of these amazing broadcasts and shows come through for the rest of the day. I think we've come to the end. Yeah, we have. We've come to the end of the time. So I will be here tomorrow, Wednesday, with the Global Love Meditation, which is at 12 noon Mountain Time on New Thought Media Network. Come and join. Tune into that meditation. We sit in silence for 20 minutes and we know love. We know love for ourselves and for every sentient being and beyond. So join that tomorrow at 12 noon Mountain Time, the Global Love Meditation here on New Thought Media Network. And of course, there is a donate button down there. You can support New Thought Media Network and all the amazing things that it is doing as it expands and evolves. Blessings to you, and wishing you so much love, knowing so much love for you, peace, and vitality. Till next time.